you thinking of something different to eat during the big game? Well, how about trying Vietnamese cuisine?
Yeah, Thuy Le, owner of V Vietnamese Fusion, joins us with some healthy and delicious alternatives, whether it's for the big game or if you just want to try Vietnamese food. We're so excited you're here. We want to learn a lot for you this morning. This is new for Natalie and I.
Very much new for me, let me tell you. So you got to kind of break it down what you have. What sets Vietnamese food apart from the rest of the food you can get out there?
The Vietnamese food cuisine is basically based on fresh ingredient, as you already see. And then the next thing we do is the base, which is the rice or the noodles, and then we use the protein on top of it. Yes.
Well, and let's start here, because I feel like this has been such a craze, the soup.
Yes.
This is what everybody fell in love with, I feel like, several years ago, and it's just exploded in popularity. Have you seen that with your restaurant?
Oh, yes. Big time. It's called Vietnamese noodle soup. Vietnamese, we call them pho. It's come with the beef broth, where I using the beef bone and the beef flank. I would brew them for 8 to 10 hours clock, and at the end of that 10 hours, I would filter out the broth and just kind of a clear broth. So almost at the end, when you finish it, you can actually literally drink the broth out of it. Yes.
And not supposed to be so healthy these days.
Yes, yes, because it's so nice and it's clean, it's fresh and it's healthy. And I name it hungover here at my restaurant.
I did not expect you to say that, but I love that you did.
Yes, keeping it real. I love it. Well, what are you making for us today? Because we're talking about the big game, of course. Maybe people thinking of something different they want to add to their menu. And you say try these. What are these sandwiches you're making for us today?
I'm making Vietnamese sandwiches today. I'm using the tofu and a tofu bean curd, and that is very good. We're all very friendly with gluten-free, vegetarian and vegan at our restaurant.
So today, I see bread though.
Yes. So the bread here is very nice and light. I make my own bread. It's actually French baguette. It's nice and crispy on the outside and it's soft in the inside. And I would put my own smear, which is I make like our own version of butter.
And it's not butter?
And it is a little, yes. But because I made everything myself in the kitchen.
Wow.
So everything here is homemade. So it's almost like a smear, and you just put on the bread. And then the next thing I would use the protein, and the protein we're using today is the tofu.
To go with the vegetarian.
Which just looks like chicken.
Which is great for people. Maybe you are having the big game and you're not sure exactly what people eat and want to be focused on their dietary needs.
Absolutely.
Tofu, there you go.
Yes. And again, I make my own sauce, and I would use my own homemade sauce. Basically, it's based off a little bit of chicken broth. And fish sauce mainly. And a little soy. And the rest is just using the fresh ingredient, like I say, because that's the special that is kind of distinguished from other cuisine. Versus stir fry and everything, we just use nice, like them fresh. So fresh cucumber, and I pickle my carrots and daikon overnight. So in the morning when we come in with our lunch rush, we have it ready, so it's ready to taste. And the fresh cilantro, I kind of top it off. And obviously Vietnamese people, we don't actually eat a lot of spicy, but when we do, we like a little kick to it. So I like to add the
you
fresh
eat spicy,
jalapenos.
you like to go all out. Straight up jalapenos there.
So this is it.
All right.
Very nice and simple. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. Congratulations on your restaurant.
Much.
They're in downtown St. Pete, correct?
Yes. They're right on Central Avenue.
And by the way, you have new endeavors too. You've opened something else right next door.
Thank you. Yes, it's right next door. It's still a baby. It's been there only 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, restaurants are hard to do. Cooking your own ingredients and being such a savvy businesswoman, good for you. And thank you for coming in and sharing.
We're going to dive into these. But again, congratulations. We'll have to have you back for that second restaurant that you just opened up.
Thank you very much.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you, Thuy Le.
Yes.